Parents acting manipulative and calculative, being rejected from your 10th interview in a row, losing a loved one, divorce, division, a controlling and demeaning boss, working hard at something and failing over and over again. Life throws these kinds of curveballs at us regularly, and we suffer from them. The weight of loss, rejection, injustice, and cruelty become heavy. Not only does it feel impossible to shoulder this burden, suffering oftentimes causes us to redefine ourselves. Our identity begins to shift and change according to the weight that we carry, whether subconsciously or consciously. A person living through their parents' divorce might begin to think of themselves as a burden and a cause for their parents' strife. A person striving for success but continually failing might start believing that they are just an imposter, a wannabe, a failure. Someone repeatedly verbally or physically abused might start believing that they aren't worth being spoken to and touched with respect, honor, and kindness. Pain forms who we are whether we like it or not. It provides us an opportunity to be one of two things: a victim or a victor. And the path of victimhood versus the path or road to victory look very different. The road to victimhood sounds like this: I'll never love again. I've been irreparably damaged. I can't live better. Someone else ruined me. That works for them, but not for me. I was born this way. It's too hard. My job broke me. The path to victory sounds much different. It is possible. I can learn how. I'll get through this. Failing is a part of success. It's hard, but I'll get better. This hurts, but I will heal. I'll accept the consequences and keep moving forward. The road to victimhood debilitates its travelers by keeping them in a pool of self-pity and grief and pain. They're not able to move past it because they have no responsibility over their life. They have no control over the circumstances in their life. And these things that the road of victimhood is telling them is that they are not capable of moving past this because life has just dealt them a poor hand of cards and they have no choices to alter their circumstances. Whereas the road to victory fuels its travelers with confidence, focus, and the ability to arise and defeat any obstacles that come in their way. When I was younger, I allowed my emotions to be my compass and my guide. I experienced loss and heartache through different happenings, and I would spiral. I remember relishing the shutdown feeling of being depressed. My mom would try to console me, talk me through my pain, and I remember this sense of power over her. I felt just because I showed no emotion. I had shut down. I didn't care about anyone other than myself, and I liked it. This is not everyone's story though. Not everyone in the world is as psycho as I am. But what I do know from back then is that I was wrong. The power was not in the pain. The power came when I took responsibility for how I responded to the pain. Let me convince you. Pain causes our primal fight or flight response to kick into high gear. Our biology tells us we're in danger and we have to find a way to survive. When we give in to this emotional panic, our vision gets massively narrowed and distorted. A parallel of this idea can be seen in the strategy board game Settlers of Catan. The goal of the game is to monopolize resources so that you can build settlements and cities, which give you the points that will either cost you or win you the game. This first perspective is of a person filtering all their decisions through this fight or flight mentality. When they look at the board, all they see are the enemies surrounding them. They see a lack of wealth and resources and feel cornered. Now look at this next person and how they view the board. They don't see enemies. They see opportunities. They don't feel cornered but flexible to adjust how they need to grasp the wealth and resources around them. These people play against the ceiling they set for themselves, not against the people sitting across from them. Does that mean they win every time and everything comes easy to them? Heck no. But they don't destroy themselves with narrow thinking. Let's talk about action steps. I asked 3 of my bros who have overcome different types of hardship to give me practical advice for someone that wanted to escape a victim's mentality. Here's what they said. Duncan's advice was, get a neutral party to talk with. We always think our arguments are the best until we hear things from outside our perspective that challenge it and make us realize we're not as right as we thought we were. Michael quoted Donald Miller's book, Hero on a Mission, and it states, when you're looking to get out of the victim mentality, you need to want something in life and be willing to accept the challenges in order to transform into the person capable of getting what they want. He also added, lastly, accept and look for help from others, and humbly ask questions, and probably read Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. Kevin spoke for himself. Here's what he had to say.
The best way and the fastest way and the most efficient way to get out of the victim mentality is to develop a conquering mentality. Conquer anything, conquer your fears. Whatever you set your mind to, conquer it. Set a goal, conquer the goal. Just be an unstoppable force of nature with a mentality of nothing can stop me.
Now, if this is something you genuinely struggle with, getting caught up in your own thoughts of pain and not being able to move forward, take it at your own pace. Take it step by step and learn to slowly over time take control over your emotions, and you will set your future up for success. Your daily interactions will be set up for success because your emotions are not your guiding compass, but your ability to navigate the world and see opportunities will be endless because you won't be stuck in your head. You won't be stuck and wrapped around the finger of your emotions. Best of luck to you, and see you in the next video.